having that kind of fear with that, that information, that misinformation being fed to you, or just being, scared off by one article out of like 100, for example, it's stopping people from taking action. And that's why I always say, like, if you're truly committed to growing your wealth or making a change in your financial future, you just surround yourself with the right people, or surround yourself
Yeah.
with a bunch of different people with different opinions, and
Yeah.
educate yourself as much as you can, because you can't just go off one data point or one article you read one day from someone who's views something this way, because that's all opinion based. Everything I'm saying is opinion based. All we're doing is
Mm.
trying to back it up as much as we can with what information we have. So
Yeah.
I always kind of educate clients that look at the whole picture. Everything we showcase to our, database, our clients, anyone who follows us, is supported by data always. It's supported by facts. And we believe that we are trying, again, to stack up the probabilities to forecast what's going to happen in this market.
Mm.
So since the rate cuts have started, apart from, just those kind of few buyers in the market that might be looking to get in, but are still, a bit afraid or not really committed to doing that so far, I've
Mm.
just been flat out. Our team has been absolutely flat out. And
Yeah.
we were predicting the Q1 rate cut since, November last year. And we always knew that obviously if you buy before the rate cut, you're, in a better position. You're getting into the right markets a lot easier without, buyer competition. Now we're just seeing, buyers are flooding in, a lot of investors are flooding in, market dynamics are changing. What are you seeing? You're on the financial side. How many calls have you
Yeah.
got? I remember literally on the day of the rate cut, we did an emergency pod, and you were like, "I'm getting calls right now." So how's it
Yeah.
been from your side?
Really, really full on. Same as you. Everyone is wanting money. Everyone's trying to see what they can get. We are obviously getting those simple refinances where they're just trying to lower their rate.
Yeah,
But we are also seeing people now doing, as you're saying, trying to get in before everyone else kind of floods the market. And now what I'm seeing is some purchasers are actually, finding it hard to actually find things on their own too, because there's the supply shortage. I feel like some sellers are thinking, let me hold on if I can a little bit, because if another rate cut happens, I might get another 20, 30 grand on my
yeah,
property, which is kind of the sentiment to a lot of sellers as well. So it's kind of flooding the market both ways, right? And also what I'm seeing as well is people wanting to do renovations and maybe add dwellings or maybe put a granny flat or something like that, because the rental market is just so stressed at the moment. So
yes,
really trying to take advantage of that, because even though we're seeing rate cuts, I'm still seeing rent rises. People's rents are still going up,
of course, yeah.
right? It's
Mhm.
still kind of a lag effect, I guess, from the mortgages as well. But those are the things that we're seeing the most, and it is a lot more buyers in the market, but I don't know if there's a lot of supply at the moment for people.